Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England.
Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. It's been a lost first month of the season, that's for sure, as they come in with an 0-4 record.
And the window's not shut on them, though. They still have a chance to make something out of this season, but it has to start right now.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And they do finally get him at the 12. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they got a first down in the red zone.
Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy.
Rolling to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there, and they end up making the play.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And they'll be led out by their left-handed quarterback.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
The handoff to Ford up the middle.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
and looking to throw, Penix. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The run, it's Judkins.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Penix working out of the gun here. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Penix.
Looking for Rocket, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive moving forward.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's McCarthy. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 6. And they're going to face a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Third down from the gun, McCarthy. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Joe Tryon Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And able to get this out to the 25. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned teams down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Give up the middle, Jenkins. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3. The Browns in a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0-4? That doesn't even sound right today. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10, down at the 31. Now Penix. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
4 yards. That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To the air, Penix. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking. thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and 10 at the 7-yard line.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3. The Browns in a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure. And they find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And quite frankly,
handoff. This is Judkins.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Quinshon Judkins, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have got it back to within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skim through the end zone for a touchback here. So here are the Vikings to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
On play action, now McCarthy.
Steps away. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now McCarthy.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
No shortage of impressive moments for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the 1st half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Jefferson moving in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Jones.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. 2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7 our score. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw him.
And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now the Browns will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Thielen going to go in motion right.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even getting up the football. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw, Penix.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Washington. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a gain of
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Browns. First down.
Here's Penix.
Incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
To throw again is Penix. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll go play action here with Penix. And it'll find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
That's another Browns first down.
They'll throw with Penix.
Throw left side taken in by Washington. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Darnell Washington.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Browns have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Open man, it's Felton.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
So a tight one so far, 1-point game at, well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So here are the Browns to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
An inside run with Jenkins.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was brought down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
And he is caught. And he is going to have the Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's good for the Browns. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll set up to throw.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 3-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some pushing. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Returnable for Lockett.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return.
And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Again, here's Jenkins.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
And looking to throw, Penix.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted.
And the Vikings are going to have it here just past the 25.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
Throw left side on target to Thielen. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The Vikings on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Under pressure, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now it's Lockett.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return.
And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
The Browns offense and Michael Penix set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. Let's go. 1st and 10.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Catch is made by Metcalf. They'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll run it with Jenkins.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the Vikings 13-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Operating from the gun, Penix.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. McCarthy off the play fake. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
To the air with McCarthy.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And inside give to Jones. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Now Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Aaron Jones.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So now the Browns down by a field goal. A minute 54 on the clock. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on 1st down. He's back to throw.
Finding Washington. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
That's good for a Browns. 1st down. 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
They'll look to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space. Let them do what they do.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll run. This is Judkins.
And he stopped immediately there. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
36-yard line.
Back to throw.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. He'll find Metcalf. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow, wow. Now the try here for the point after. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
So now it's the Vikings' turn. Trailing by 4. 57 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
Dancing to his left.
Completes this.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Jenkins going to run it out of the gun.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Now Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
This is Ford. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get through and protect the ball.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Brings up third down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
And he will have a Browns first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. But you step back and look at this, CD, pretty impressive victory. Not the best defensive.
Zombie Nation. Zombie Nation.